All right, we are back in the scene with the gangster lean. Woo, woo. I'm back home. I'm so excited. Oh my God, I slept so good last night. Welcome to my living room. Yes, 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 yes. All right, let's kick this Saturday off right. Welcome to day 4 of the 10-day Manifesting Your Abundance Challenge. Y'all already know what I need from you. Get your gratitude ready. I need at least 5 people to unmute and say what you're grateful for, and everyone else load up those comments. So let me get my first 5 unmuted. What are you grateful for on this 4th day of the Manifesting Your Abundance Challenge? And good morning to 20 folks who showed up on a Saturday. Round of applause for yourselves. I said I didn't want no less than 3, right? Y'all showed up. I appreciate y'all. Let's take this gratitude off right. Go for it.
Good morning.
Good morning,
This is
Ann.
Ange. Hey, I'm gonna save you from putting my camera on. But
Over
well,
it.
no, I'll put it on because, but I am gonna be doing my makeup. So,
Yes. Hello,
um,
gorgeous.
good morning. So I am so grateful. Yesterday we got the final checks on everything we needed to confirm that we are relocating to Dallas. So you could just feel just like joy just oozed over my house, like chocolate ganache running down the cake. It was just
Ooh.
we were just, I mean, so happy. We high five, we hugged, we kissed, like it was just like so exciting just to know that final bridge was crossed, and we have a plan to move forward in this, in this new experience. It's just going to be brand new. Like I haven't relocated, like that in 27 years. So yeah, there's a lot of planning to do. I already started putting my stuff together, but just the knowing that there's nothing else that has to happen. We don't have to wait for anybody else's approval. What's done is done. And, and I think that was probably the hardest thing that I had to do over the last couple of weeks was just just keep believing and, and keep trying to go up that ladder with it, knowing that the decision was in somebody else's hands, but it really wasn't. You know what I
Come
mean? So,
on.
you know,
Come on.
and I was, thinking about all the time wasted on us being stressed out, waiting for, what was going to happen, when what I've learned over these past days is I needed to lean into the fact that it was done, and I am. And I actually had the conversation with my husband after when we first did that I am scale. And I talked to him about the I am scale, and we applied it to what we were going through. And he was like, that was really good. And I was like, you can join us.
That's right. Tell Hop to come on. We done made a believer out of him now. That is so amazing. Angela, congratulations. I told y'all that the manifestations was going to start pouring in, especially when you already got momentum built behind something, right? Because you had already been building momentum behind this before you even started the challenge. And then once you dialed in and locked in, it's like, boom, the confirmation comes quicker because it was going to be what it was going to be once you decided it was going to be, and you
Yeah.
decided and you got your partner on board.
Yeah.
So amazing. Yes.
Yay. All right.
I
I'm
can't wait
gonna
for y'all to get to the big old state of Texas.
the big old state. I'm looking forward to it. I
Yes.
will keep you posted.
Thank you so much. That's so
Thank you.
amazing. Y'all remember in 2019 when we did the 14-day manifestation challenge and y'all kept like coming with it like it was credit scores changing. I think Shanique had some college stuff happening with her kids. Like it was like stuff back to back. I remember like palpably, like when one person started to manifest, it's a trickle effect because we're all in agreement, right? There's 21 people on this in this masterclass as of right now, right? In this challenge as of right now. And however many people watch the replay, that many people are in agreement that you're going to have what you've decided. People that you don't even know are in agreement with you about what you said. And on top of that, all that really matters is that you're in alignment and in agreement. Oh my God. Thank you so much for sharing. Let me hear from four more people. Unmute. What is your gratitude?
Hello.
Perfect.
Good morning. Good morning. And like you, Coach P, you're glad to be in your living room. I'm glad to have this experience at home and not in the office. It
Mm,
feels different. I feel like
mm,
I have been showing up, but I feel like I'm in my perfect place, having my perfect experience. And that's what I'm
mm.
grateful for today, to have this experience
Beautiful.
at home.
Yeah, that's so good, Judith. Thank you for sharing that.
You're
Very
welcome.
good. Vandalyn said, I'm grateful that I showed up. Sharonda said, good morning. I'm grateful for this shift in mindset, being open to new ways of being and being supported everywhere I go. Let's get into it. Yes. Who's next? What's your gratitude?
Hi, I'll go next. This is Renee.
Hi, Renee. Where you
Good.
joining in from? What state you in today?
Where am I? You just said I have to look around. Tallahassee, Florida.
That's a blessing. That ain't sad. That's a blessing.
Well, good morning. I am grateful for that.
Mhm.
I'm also grateful that I'm starting to see pieces of the manifestation puzzle come together. And I can
Mhm.
walk around with my Claire Huxtable shoulders. That's what I call it when I'm really, really confident. So I got my Claire Huxtable shoulders, my Claire Huxtable looks when people don't line up. So I'm just really, really grateful to be reminded that I have tools that I can pull out at any time and live this way consistently. So I'm grateful for
Mhm.
this manifestation challenge.
Woo! Yes, y'all. Come on, day 4. I love it. Joanne said, I'm grateful to get to flow in abundance. Tashanta said, I'm grateful for being awake and in the moment. Yes, Tashanta. All right, I need to hear from 3 more people. Unmute. What do you got for me? What's your gratitude? If you haven't gone yet, it's your turn.
I'll go ahead. Hi, everybody, and good morning. Happy Saturday.
Good
Um,
morning. Who is this?
it's Lena. I don't know if you can
Hi,
see
Lena.
me. I'm gonna keep my camera off because I'm looking a little bit crazy right now.
All
Uh,
good.
but the thing I'm grateful for is yesterday I booked my first client for my hair business. And so I just made my account and started taking it seriously about a week ago. And so I was able to book my first client for today. So that's where I'm going after this. So I'm just
Mhm.
very grateful that I'm already manifesting so quickly. And it just like things have been happening left and right for me. And I've just been feeling so abundant and worthy. And I've just been loving it.
First of all, Lena, don't make me, you know what I'm saying? That ain't your first client, because get into it, y'all. Lena made sure these tresses was braided down the first
I
time and
got
second.
you. And we gonna keep going. Third time forever.
Yes. Yes. Congratulations on you manifesting already.
Thank
I love so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Y'all can't see me, but I'm cheesing from ear to ear.
I love it, y'all. Please, I cannot get enough of it. Keep it coming. Yes. Let me hear from 2 more people. Be ready to unmute. Kismet said, which is Crystal. She said, I'm grateful for my new appreciation of time and for my father's successful surgery yesterday. Yes. And being able to hear from him in person. I love that. I mean, to be able to be here for him in person. I love that for you. Awesome. Congratulations on your dad's surgery being successful. Nicole, good morning. Good to see you. Michaela said, grateful for good rest. Yes, because that's where the abundance is. All right, 2 more people. Let me hear from you. Let me hear some voices. What do you have for me? What are you grateful for? Unmute.
Okay, good morning, everybody. I'll go ahead and go. So for me, my gratitude this morning is I'm grateful for my healing journey. I feel like yesterday in specific, I was dealing with some things that I guess I needed to be aware of, and I'm just grateful that those things were brought to my awareness. Although it wasn't pretty, trying to go through and deal with it, I think it was necessary because this morning I'm awake and feeling a lot better than I did yesterday. So I'm just grateful for that.
Beautiful. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes, yes, yes. All right. One more person. Unmute for me. You don't have to come on camera, but unmute to let me hear your voice and let me hear what you're grateful for. And while you prepare, Chandra, hey girl, welcome home. She said, I'm grateful to be back, to be here and back with my chosen family. Yes, we love you, Chandra. Welcome home. Shanique said, I'm grateful for grace and ease and peace. My whole family is experiencing abundance and it comes easy for us and it feels so good. Yes. I love it, love it, love it. So amazing. All right. One more person, unmute for me. What is your gratitude so we can get this party started? And if you delay us, I just want you to know you're the one who's holding us back from getting started. So go ahead and unmute and tell us what you're grateful for. Not somebody holding us back.
All right, I'll go.
Okay, I
Pressure,
was gonna go,
pressure.
but yeah, go ahead.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Lou, you up next, Lou.
All right. I'm grateful that my internet is working because we're in a bad storm right now. So it's in and out. I've tried to log on at first and it wasn't letting me. And then I booted out and then I came back in, but I'm just grateful to be here.
Yes.
Working
Thank
presently.
God for good internet. Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Regina. And where you at, Regina? Tell
Richmond,
everybody
VA.
where you. Yes. If you guys haven't shared in the comments where you're watching in from, let me see it. Put it in the comments. Where you watching or where you joining us from? Lou, it's up to you, boo. Go for it.
Hello, I am
Good
grateful
morning.
that I have this time to myself. I'm super, super grateful that my essence is too powerful to resist. I'm
Mm.
grateful that I am magnetic as fuck and everything that belongs to me is by divine right, simply finds me. And I'm living in the fullness of my life right now. And all that God has for me is for me. Thank you.
Yeah, I know that's right. And that has been your testimonies for today's Saturday service. Yes. Come on, Lou. Let them know what time it is. All right, y'all. Are y'all ready to get this party started? Just type in the comments, let's go, Coach P. I am absolutely so excited and ready. I got up all early. I came home. The power came on last night. Gratitude for me. The power came on last night. I was so exhausted just from this whole week um yesterday. So I took a nap as early as possible. Had a friend come in from out of town and we were trying to, move around with all of the power stuff here in Houston because of the hurricane, Big B hurricane, and the, you know, craziness of the um electricity structure here. And so I went to sleep and I woke up about 9 o'clock and somebody texted me and said, hey, I'm heading back to my apartment because the power just came on. I was like, the power just came on. And I'm asleep inside my friend's Airbnb. Y'all ain't never seen nobody pack that shit up so fast. This stuff was flying everywhere. I was like, the power on. I done got up, used the bathroom, got back in the bed. I was like, I guess I'll be here 10 in the morning. I'll take my call because the power, they can't take us through this whole weekend without power. This is crazy. This is day 4 yesterday. And so I packed up all my stuff and I was here within 15 minutes of that text message. I don't know how I made it, but baby, I made it. I'm so grateful for practice, 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 practice. You can take the word trying out of your vocabulary. This is day 4. Welcome to your new life. Yes? Take the word trying out of your vocabulary. When somebody says, oh my gosh, are you manifesting? I'm trying. Are you doing this and that? I'm trying. Take that shit out of your vocabulary. Trying has the same vibration as what word? What am I going to say? It's on the scale. Put it in the comments if you think you know what I'm going to say. Trying has the same
Hope,
one as hope. Yes. Who was that?
Regina.
Yes, hope. Trying has the same vibration as hope. You no longer need trying. You are practicing or you are doing, right? And practicing is doing, right? But doing is more deliberate. So whichever one you decide to choose, all of it's on a spectrum. You decide where you are. But there is no more trying. I am practicing. I am doing. And I thank God for practice because practice allows for you to take the pressure off of it being perfect because perfection is only an idea. Yes, it's not a reality. It's not anything that and And perfection is also subjective. You get to decide what perfection is in your life. For me, this is a perfect morning. For me, this is a perfect experience. For me, this is everything is aligned, and you get to decide. No one gets to decide that for you. And so we get this party started. I already picked your cards just for the sake of time, because I knew we were going to do that Lundrell meditation. Shout out to Angie, who was like, man, I thank God. Thank you, Lundrell, for showing up this morning. Every now and then we got to bring Lundrell back. Here's your card pick for today. I got you 4 because there's a bonus in here, and I'll tell you all about it, but I'm going to make it quick because I want to get right to the lesson. First card up is number 32. 32 says, living a delicious life experience is just a decision away. Come on, MASH cards. I know sometimes it seems like I deliberately pick these out, but I don't. I shuffle them and I let spirit guide and lead. And I'm telling y'all, these cards got that woo-woo on them. Living a delicious life is only a decision away. So yesterday you had homework, and I'm excited to hear about it, which is why I want to create more time for us today, because the homework was to hold that feeling that you would have, that you've had, that you've already experienced as a result of fully manifesting the thing you want for at least 5 times. I want to know, was it hard for you? I want to know if you struggled. I want to know if it felt good, if it felt like work, if it felt like bliss, if you forgot about it. There's no shame in any of it, because we are practicing this tool, this framework, this structure, so that you can have this delicious life experience that's only a decision away. So that's card 32. All right. Card 30. What I am looking for is also looking for me. This is a real deal manifestation card. The reason why is because it reminds you that I don't have to chase. I don't have to beg. I don't have to force. I don't have to convince. I don't have to plead. I don't have to do all this extra shit, because when I decide that is so, then so it shall be. And what I am looking for is also trying to find me. Everybody got it? This is card number 30. Card 14. Ooh, stay in your business today. Card 14 is, I no longer need to be saved. All right. I just forgot I didn't plug my computer up and all this excitement. Get into this card. I no longer need to be saved. I'm going to pause right here. Give me just a second. Okay. So card number 14, I no longer need to be saved. This card is a adjustment card, right? It's let me get my structure right, a chiropractic type card. This is the card that says, I'm not looking for anything or anybody to save me. I'm going to exercise my free will. I'm going to exercise my knowing. I'm going to get on that scale. I'm going to practice and do my work. I'm going to do everything I can for me so that I can show up for myself in this space and then get what it is that I came to get, right? This is card number 14. And then the bonus card is card 5. This one was sticking out. It was like, listen, take me too. I got something to say, which is card number 5. I allow, right? Allow. Type in the comments, I will allow my abundance. I will allow my abundance. Type it in the comments. And then let us know, as a group, as a collective, as a community, as a tribe, which card is your card of today? Which is your pick of the day? After you've typed in, I will allow, what's your card of the day? I see 30. Yes. I see you, Michaela. Thank you, Krista. Thank you, Stacy. I see y'all. Yes. 30 is a game changer for a lot of y'all. I see it. We got card 5, 14, 30, and 32. Regina said 30, but all of them. Regina Foster said number 5. Yes. I see you, Lou. Yes. I see you, Nicole. Very good, y'all. All right, so let's get into, I won't do a full review for today from yesterday, just because I want to get right into it. So let's go for it. If y'all are ready, just say yes, Coach P, let's do it. The only thing I will review is our scale. We have to review the scale. That's our daily review. All right, so a part of yesterday was really recognizing that my relationship with God makes a difference in my worthiness, and it makes a difference in how I manifest. Yes, did y'all take that away from yesterday? Did that sit with anybody yesterday? Was that like an adjustment? Was it an awareness? Was it a reminder? Let me know. Talk back to me. Anybody can unmute, or you can type in the comments. And I'm referring.
I think that I definitely got, and that was kind of what I had been communicating to people when I was talking about what I've been doing and, you know, the manifesting journey that I'm on, because like I said, when I was telling them about, you know, us getting the final approval, I kept talking about, you know, I was doubting that God had set this path for me, and being able to tap into, you know, that connection that we're doing here allowed me to remember that there's a promise, and that it has nothing to do with man. That promise was already made to me, you know. So that, and that was a direct reflection of my relationship with God. So yeah, because, you know, you all know, some people will look like, oh, manifesting, oh, da 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 da, woo woo, and, you know, and just be dismissive. And I'm like, no, you can't be dismissive of it, because it's a conversation that I'm having with God. So how can you dismiss that? You know, how can you say that it's woo woo? How can you know, shove it to the side when you look at me, and when I'm in alignment, things happen, and it's because I'm in alignment. So yeah, so I definitely see that.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's so good. And it's really, again, it's an adjustment to the perspective that we were given about who God is versus developing our own connection and relationship and experience with who God or source or whatever it is that you believe is all in all knowing gets to be in our life. It's an opportunity for us to really show up in a space of practicing what we already desire to believe, without making it without including any resistance around it based on what our religious practices are. I have pastors and first ladies and, you know, dignitaries and all these different type of people who are clients of mine, who still hold whatever religious practices they want, because it doesn't matter. The bottom line is, when I recognize that God sees not just the good in me, not just because I'm so dirty and I'm so bad, and, you know, God is seeing past all that, but I'm a reflection of the creator that created me. When I understand that, then my structure changes, right? Back in the day, we was talking about my Angela Bassett shoulders, right? My posture sits up. My square isn't that I'm perfect, because I don't need to be. That wasn't a requirement for this human experience. But what is a requirement in order for me to live a delicious, deliberate life is for me to know that all that is and all that will ever be is a reflection of me, and I am a reflection of it, and that is my source. And because that is my source, right, then how I see myself should be in reflection to how I see my source. Do you understand what I'm saying? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? If you're picking it up, just type in the comments, yes. If you're struggling with this concept, just type in the comments, I don't know. Let me know what you're feeling. Let me know if you got questions. Let me know if there's any resistance to that perspective. It does butt right up against the old, outdated, antiquated narrative that God had to save us, that Jesus had to save us, that all this stuff had to happen in order for us to be worthy. And I'm only simply saying to you, keep your religion, keep believing what you want to believe, but also add to it, right, that I was worthy the day I decided to get here, was worthy before I even came to earth, was worthy, right, from the start, always have been, will never not be worthy. That's all I want you to add to whatever it is you believe. Just know that you are worthy. And when you come from that perspective, then it's not any judgment around other people or your mistakes or your lessons or the things you're learning or the decisions you've made or the experiences you've had. They're only just that. These are experiences that I've had. And that doesn't mean that we don't make mistakes or we don't have behavior that we need to correct. That's not what this conversation is about. This conversation is simply about you recognizing your worthiness, your innate worthiness. You're born with worthiness. No matter what you do or how you do it, you're still worthy. And the rain is still going to come down for you. The sun is still going to shine for you. No matter what you do or don't do, if you go outside, you're going to get the same sun that everybody else is getting. You're going to get the same rain that everybody else is getting. And the law doesn't change because of your religious beliefs. Gravity is still going to be gravity, no matter if you're Catholic, no matter if you're Christian, no matter what you believe about who God is. The law is the law. And the law is that God is all that will ever be, whatever you believe source to be. That's what I want to make sure we lay that foundation for. A lot of y'all are quiet. Tap in. Let me know. If you haven't said anything yet, confirm with me that you're on the same page, that you're picking up what I'm putting down. We're going to move forward, but I want to make sure you get that worthiness piece, because it's not just an affirmation. That is something that you have to be, right? You need to know, and you need to be in your alignment of worthiness. And when I know that I'm worthy, there is no second guessing. When I know that I'm worthy, there is no, I hope so. I'm going to try. There's none of that type of talk, right? When I know it and I'm being it, the decisions that I make, the confidence that I have in the way that I walk into a room and I sit at a table, when I'm invited to spaces, it's confirmation. It's not a surprise. It's not, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's, oh, of course, I am. Type in the comments. I am. I am. That's what it is. It's I am. And so, if you're on the scale, tap in. What's the lowest level of the scale? Somebody let me know in the comments. What's the lowest level of the scale? Level 1 of the scale is what? Yes, Shanique, disbelief. Yes, Regina. Yes, Nicole. Yes, Vandalyn. Yes, 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 yes.
Very good.
Hello? Oh, did somebody say something? Yes, 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 yes. Keisha, Crystal, yes, I see y'all. Disbelief. And on top of disbelief is what? Let's build this thing. Let's do it. We're building it this morning. It's hope. Yes, Ange. Yes, Keisha. Yes, Shanique. Yes, Regina. Come on, y'all. Let's do it. I need to hear from everybody. On top of it is hope. Yes, 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 yes. Let's get into it. I love it, love it, love it. Very good, very good. And on top of hope, what we got? What goes on top of hope? Yes, get into trust. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. And on top of trust, once we got trust down, then we can start to practice belief. Yes? Yes, we can start to practice belief. Yes, yes, yes. And once we get belief down, what are we going to lay on top of belief? Yes, get into faith. Faith, faith, faith. Not knowing yet, it's faith. Absolutely. Faith, faith, faith. Very good. Very good. And then on top of faith, once we get that faith down packed, now we get our knowing. Now I know this. I know this. I have relationship with it. I'm very clear about it. I know this. And then on top of knowing, right? Once I know it, I am it. I am it. This is who I be. When I walk around, when I'm moving about, this is who I be. That is a different conversation. This is who I be. Yes? And so find yourself, even in this conversation about you and God, on this scale. Where are you? Right? And I asked you guys, if you had any confusion, go pray about it. Go do whatever your practice is when you communicate with God and you believe God answers you. Go pray about it. Bring this to your altar and ask God, what's up? Does this align with what the truth is? That I am worthy from the beginning, that I am worthy no matter what, just because I exist. And when I recognize that and I'm considering what I want to manifest, then I get to show up in this space of honoring that I am, period. I am, period. In my deepest, darkest moments, I am, period. In the biggest, most crazy, disgusting, I can't believe it, I don't know, I can't even recognize myself type of mistakes, actions, behaviors, I am. You are, we are worthy. That means that I can come from anywhere and get to my best space, no matter how far I have to come from. And who's measuring? Because I can quantum leap. I can get there in a week, in a day, in a moment, in a mindset. That's what that 30-second hold was about. So I need to hear from 5 people. How was your practice for the 30-second hold? In that 30-second hold, and we're talking about the 30-second hold 5 times yesterday, which was homework, the practice of holding that vibration of the feeling that you have as a result of manifesting the thing that you desire. Anybody ready right now to talk about that? If not, I'll come back to y'all so I can move forward for the sake of time. All right, I'll give y'all some time to get it together. Let me know what your practice is. And if you forgot about it, let me know. Like, hey, I forgot about it. I did it one time. I did it twice. There's no wrong or right way. And here's an opportunity for you to practice in your worthiness. If you feeling shame about not getting it done, then practice being worthy anyhow. I'm worthy. My answer still matters. I'm still worthy. So I should be hearing from everybody. I'm still worthy. My answer still matters. Yes, I see y'all in the comments. Let's
I
get
know,
into it.
look, I know y'all heard from
Vandalin,
me quite a bit today, but
hold on one second, Ange. Hold on one
yeah.
second, Ange. Vandalin said, I forgot. Thank you for saying that, Vandalin. I appreciate that. Joanne said, I forgot. Thank you very much for saying so. I appreciate that, Joanne. Stacy said, I forgot. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, yes, yes. Go for it, Ange. I'm ready for you.
So in all truth, I forgot as well, but I realized in just being excited about where we were yesterday that I actually was in that state of gratitude because we were moving towards my my manifestation. So I was actually in it, like, and as I was explaining to people the things that we're going to do, the things that, you know, I was in that, I had that same feeling. I had that feeling of excitement. So without knowing, just sitting in the gratitude of where we were, you know, of what was happening, brought me to that space more than 5 times yesterday.
Beautiful. I love that it happened anyhow. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Awesome. Shanique, unmute for me, please.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we need some correction of language. All right. So in your message, you said, I didn't do it all 5 times. I only got 2. Why is it I only got 2?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking about it. I just wrote it that way.
And that's okay. Go ahead.
But as you're asking the question, now I'm trying to think.
So you know me very well, yes? And so a part of this correction is that it's not that you only got it 5 times. I mean, only got it in 2 times. It's that you got it in 2 times. We're not going to dismiss it by adding the word only. I'm a very nuanced person. If you're new to the Coach P experience, I'm going to pick apart all the things that you say so that you can say it in the most aligned way that's going to reflect the best version of what this could possibly be, and also discover the truth of it. Remember, we talked about taking the cover off, discovering the truth. And in practice of discovering the truth is Shanique got it done twice. That's awesome, because prior to this practice, it wasn't even a conscious thought. Now, consciously, she got it done twice. So it's not an only. We won't discount it. We won't take away from it. It is a strong 2. And I appreciate that. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome home, Shanique. And like you know. Welcome home, boo. Lou said, thank you for the reminder. You're welcome. Regina said, I did 4. Regina Foster, very good, Regina Foster, 4 times. And back to you, Shanique, before I move on. How did those 2 times feel?
It was great because I actually did manifest the thing. And so it was absolutely fabulous. And I think I got so caught up in the excitement because excitement was the feeling that I wanted to feel. And so shortly after, because I'm right now I'm supposed to be on vacation, but I was doing a whole heap of work, and then I got a phone call telling me that I was being given a promotion. And so I was like, yes, well, look at that. Look at God.
Wait a minute. First of all, don't be holding out on me.
Yeah,
y'all don't start this shit. Let me tell you, hold on, Shanique. Let me tell everybody a public service announcement. Don't start this shit. Don't start manifesting and not saying nothing. I won't tolerate it. It's good news. Y'all think I'm getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning on this coast time just to come in here and pretend like we doing some shit? I need the gas. The gas is your manifestation. Yes, of course you did, Shanique. Yes.
Yeah.
Could I share my sorry, I was gonna say, could I share my experience?
Yes, 1 second, Lena. Congratulations, Shanique. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so finish up because I interrupted you, and then we're gonna go to Lena. Please get into it.
So you had said that when I started this, I started with my 2 kids, and they had manifested all types of financial abundance around their college experience.
They did.
Now at this point, it's funny because you said 2019. I was like, wow, that seemed like so long ago. But like Deja has now graduated from Harvard. And she has
pause for the cause. Wait a minute. Hold on. when we first started this challenge, Shanique was manifesting, and she brought her kids on board, manifesting financial abundance for college. She graduated from where, girl?
Graduated from Harvard. And so, you know, she just started, and now she's faculty at Yale. And so Malik, he also graduated.
Yes,
And
Malik.
now he has his own business. He's always had his own business. And so now he's like doing his freelance, and he's had like an abundance of clients here recently. And so he's doing really well. And then I got the phone call yesterday. And so it's all been just flowing.
Shanique, don't never hold out on me again. Just know that it's a promise. Don't never hold out on me again, okay? That's so delicious. Thank you for sharing that. So beautiful. Yes. Okay. Lena, I'm coming to you. I just saw something I need to make a correction for. Nicole, can you unmute for me? Nicole Nicholas? If you can't unmute, let me know. And then
why did I feel like you were gonna say that?
Oh yeah, I'm
Good
coming for you, baby. I'm coming for you, baby. Good morning. Now my instinct is to be a little softer, but because I already know and like and love you, I'm not gonna be softer. Because I typically don't be softer on nobody. Okay, especially if I know, like, and love you. I try to give new people who have never experienced me before a soft impression, but it's just not the authenticity of who I am in these moments. Okay. So here's the deal. There's some correction that needs to be made about something you said. You said, I did it once and the day started, although there was no space to do it again. What is the name of this challenge, Nicole?
It is manifestation.
Manifesting what, Nicole?
What am I manifesting? The thing that I want to.
No. Back it up. What is this challenge called? Somebody help Nicole out in the comments. Manifesting what?
Challenge.
Right, but we're manifesting abundance.
Abundance, yes, correct. Sorry about that.
No apology necessary. But because we're manifesting abundance, what you mean there wasn't enough space, girl?
No, what I mean is just the day got into itself. So when I did do it the first time, I was in a quieter space, and it's something that I stopped and did. So when the day got away with me, I didn't get a chance to sit and do that again. But it could have been in my mind while I was moving and grooving, but it wasn't, I'll be honest.
And that's okay. So here's what I want everybody to hear me say, okay? What you guys are experiencing, if this is your first time in this rodeo, is I typically will highlight somebody, right? And then we'll all eat from that person's plate. So shout out to Shanique for letting us eat from her plate. Shout out to everybody else who I asked to like break this down to go on this journey with me. And Nicole is up next. So thank you, Nicole, in advance for letting us all eat from your plate, because if you're experiencing it, somebody else in here is experiencing it, is the point. And so here's what I want you to hear me say. I love that you are correcting your language as you're going. It's getting better. You're like, well, no, it's not that it wasn't enough space. The day got away from me. There's something better than that. So let's keep discovering. Is it the day got away from you? You said, okay, well, I could have done it in these spaces, but I didn't. There's nothing wrong with not doing it. It just didn't happen. It wasn't top of mind. It's a new practice. It's a new muscle that we're building. So for everyone who forgot, there's no shame in that. It's new. And I told y'all, when we're in these sessions, everything feels good, amazing, and bubbly. Once you cut the computer off, there's a new segment that happens in your life. This is one segment. When we're in this container together and we're getting this information and it's streaming, this is us in the container. Once we all step out of this container, there's a whole nother segment that happens in our life that takes our attention and focus. And we have to deliberately take what we want from this container and bring it over into the new segment of our day. Everybody got that? Type in the comments, I got it, if you understand what I just said. I want to make sure that landed on everybody. So there's no shame in not doing it. There's no shame in not even being conscious of it, because it's a new practice. With that being said, Nicole, when you start talking about Nicole and the things of Nicole, there is always space. There is always time. You're in an abundance of everything. We are legitimately manifesting abundance. So when you think about that, I want you to think about it from the perspective of, it simply didn't come to mind, right? But I have time and I have space. Because to your point, any time of any day, whatever feeling it is that you want to manifest, you can do it. If you're, and okay, first of all, I didn't share this, but Nicole has a beautiful restaurant in New York that I absolutely love. I'll wait to the end because I know some people in New York and they're gonna show up for it. I already know it. So I'm gonna wait to the end. Judith is like, let me write it down right now so I can be there tomorrow.
But wait a minute. Maybe I can give my own correction. Maybe this makes sense. So I didn't get to say it in my head, but yesterday was payday. So I had it was one employee's birthday. So I blessed her with a little bit of extra for her birthday. And then there was another employee who hadn't seen her grandchild in 14 years. So I blessed her with a little something for the baby. And that feeling of being able to give that was, I guess, me practicing my abundance, because when I said it to my husband, he was like, okay, you got it. I was like, we don't, but it just feels good to be able to give. So maybe in my mind of abundance, I could be just throwing them dollars and helping people, you know what I mean? And giving it to who I can. Maybe that makes sense.
Yes. That's absolutely a part of the flow. And I love that for you. Yes. And so you're welcome. Thank you for letting us eat from your plate. I'll share. There's a few people on here that got some amazing things that are happening that I'm going to share at the end. Because if I share it now, y'all gonna get distracted. I need y'all to hold it in the road. Just hold it in the road. But thank you for that, Nicole. So do you guys get it? That the abundance is in everything. It's in our perspective. It's what we see, it's how we see it. All right, Lena, I'm going to go to you, and then I'm going to share what I need y'all to get for today on this Saturday morning, because there is some meat that I need y'all to take away from today. So go for it, Lena.
So I had a interesting experience yesterday because I wasn't able to make it to the Zoom session in the morning, and once I had woken up, I had overslept, and once I had woken up, I was like, I started beating myself up for it, and I had to remind myself to give myself grace. And now hearing the exercise you guys did, I did it subconsciously. It was during my meditation, and it was going back to the previous day where, we were practicing feeling that feeling of what is desired. So I was sitting there with that feeling and trying to do it. And I realized the resistance that once it started coming up and I started feeling it, my body started trying to repress it and resist it and not let it flourish. And so this has happened a few times, but yesterday was the day that I felt safe enough to dig further and figure out, where is this resistance coming from? So I did it a few times, each time letting it, grow a little bit more, stay a little bit more, and, keep going until I was able to sit in it and just rest in it and not try to force it or be anyway. And what I had gotten to the conclusion was, just because of my past trauma and my upbringing, I always felt like whenever joy or anything came into my life, it was taken away from me. So there was this programming in my mind that if I do manifest abundance, it's going to be taken away somehow. And so once I got to the bottom of that, I felt this insight of just wow, now that burden was taken away, I was I'm making the decision to decide that nobody can take away my abundance. Once I am abundance. And so getting to that level of I am, this is something that I am, it cannot be taken away from me. And I just felt this weight was lifted off my shoulder, and I could finally rest in this feeling that I've been pushing away and running away from for so long. So it was a really
beautiful. Nice. Yes, way to put in that work and stretch that muscle. Come on, Lena. I love that so much. Yes. Thank y'all for sharing your abundance. Thank you for sharing your experiences with manifestation. Y'all, if you don't want to get on camera and share it, I need you to be like Brittany and get in my inbox. Get in my inbox, get in my email, share your abundance every single day. That is a part of your homework. It's a requirement of this journey. It's the gas in my tank. I love to know when things are working out the way that you want them to. And I love that y'all are recognizing that the feeling that I want to have as a result of the thing that I want to manifest is the first level of experiencing the abundance. You're literally, when you practice that feeling for 30 seconds, holding it for 30 seconds, 5 times a day. The first 3 times is to really lay the foundation. The last 2 times is your bonus, right? When you practice with that 30-second hold, then it allows for you to bring the thing that you want to manifest that much closer to you. And so keep practicing it every day for the next 7 days that we have, or 6 days that we have outside of today, including today 7. I want to make sure that you know it's your responsibility to practice in that. It's okay if you forget. This is not a grading scale. This is your experience. I'm just going to be here to remind you. All right, pen and pad. Here's your homework, because I got 4 strong minutes. Here's what I need you to hear. when your day starts to include things that are contrasting to the experience that you want to have. By contrasting, I mean it's the opposite experience you want to have. It feels like things may not be going right. It feels like things may be off the abundant alignment flow. What I need for you to do is to show up in this space of paying attention to how you feel. Yesterday, you heard me talk about being in this mindset of, lazy thinking and allowing your thoughts to go into autopilot. This is the opposite of that. This is you being focused and deliberate and intentional. So every segment of your day, when you start a new conversation with somebody, that's a segment. When you get out of a car and go into another building or get out of the car and walk down the street, that's a segment. You'll start to be more conscious of the different segments in your life that causes you to be in different environments, that causes you to have different experiences. If you're in the container of your home, right, then that's one segment. When I get out of bed and I make up my bed, that's a segment. When I go wash my face and prepare for this, that's a segment. When I sit down with y'all, that's a segment. At every segment, you get an opportunity to be conscious of how you feel. When you end this session in 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, that's going to be the end of this segment and the beginning of another one. I need you to be conscious and practice how you feel today, because this is going to build that tolerance, and also it's going to build the resilience and the muscle, the endurance for you to expand, to experience more joy, more love, more pleasure, more freedom, because you need to expand it. The reason why you need to expand it is because you've been practicing a certain level each day. So if you've been practicing at 80%, I'm asking you to rise to 85% so that you can receive more. The second thing I want you to do is what we like to call staying on your square, or keeping your perspective. If you're familiar with it, type in the comments. I remember Coach P, right? Staying on your square or keeping your perspective. Now I'm calling it stay in your posture. Yes? Y'all remember staying on your square? I'm calling it staying in your posture. If you've decided that just for today, right, my feeling that I want to make sure that I stay in flow with is, let's say, excitement. I want to be excited multiple times a day. Or if it's, I want to feel secure multiple times of the day. When things come in that have the ability to rock your freedom or rock your security or rock your excitement, what I'd like for you to do is to go back into your posture. Stay on your square, get your back right, get your spine right, get your shoulders right. I am still in abundance, regardless what the bank account says, regardless what the bills ask for, regardless of whatever, I'm still in abundance. If I miss the train, I miss my flight, I miss this, I miss that, it's all working out for me. Right? Whatever those affirmations are that are necessary to get you back into alignment and to get you back on your square, that's important for day 4. The reason why it's important for day 4 is because here is where the rubber meets the road. Now, you would think it would be day 5, but in day 4, staying in your posture puts you back into gear to who you said you'd be. Day 5 is going to be the halfway mark. Tomorrow on Sunday, we celebrate in a big way because you made it halfway, but we're not there yet. So just for today, staying in your posture, staying on your square, right? Reminding yourself as you practice this good serving vibration feeling that you said you'd have as a result of the thing that you manifest is here and ready for you. And then the last thing is the I am worthy. Type it in the comments. I am worthy. I need to see it from every single person that's on this live, in this live space. If you're on YouTube, I need you to type it in the YouTube comments. I am worthy. That is, if you're not at I know this yet on the I am worthy, if you're not at the I am worthy space, if you're still like, I hope I'm worthy, it's okay. Just recognize that's where you are, and let's keep practicing in this space. If you're at the I believe I'm worthy, it's okay. Just know you're not at the best space of I'm worthy yet. Got it? Recognize that, honor that, it's okay, but let's just get you there. This has been your day 4 Thank you so much for being here, being present, waking up on a Saturday morning, to get here early, to be a part of this, to remind yourself that you are worthy. Day 3 and day 4 is going to be uploaded on YouTube. There was a delay yesterday because I was exhausted and also moving finally toward the night, but both will be up today. So you can share it with your family and your friends. Let them know they got a chance to get on board. Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be right back here in my living room. I'm so excited about it. Thank y'all for being here. Have a super califragilisticexpialidocious Saturday. I'm getting ready to go turn some music on and throw some ass for these lights being on. Yes, yes, yes. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Peace.
The restaurant?
Not till day 10, Judith, please. Don't